Hello everyone, welcome in or welcome back. So today I just need something that will bring me peace. I'm sure that we've all had those days and I just have one of them right now. I feel like I've been struggling all week long. I had like an allergic reaction to something. It's just been a whole mess. So I just need something that hopefully will make me happy. So I will be working in my OT7 Solo Projects binder. I'm sure that you can probably tell I have been really loving this binder recently. I really extra really need to do some work in several of my other binders. My tour binder, for one, that's like a big one I need to do. My Japan binder, my general merch and collab binder, but I don't have the mental strength or energy today to do that, so we're gonna be working in this binder. I do have lots to put away though. So we will be putting away some extra stuff from the Astronaut. We will be doing Jimin's Photofolio, and some things from Junie's Indigo merch. So hopefully we both have fun today and let's see how it goes. So I'm just going to start from the front. And I'm still missing this card. I'm very bitter about it. Let's not talk. Let's put in some stuff for Indigo. So for Indigo, you're gonna think that I'm really extra because I am, and I am going to put away first just some PCs. That's not the extra part. I'm just gonna use clear Dragon Shield for now because I don't know what all of his cards are gonna look like, and I just don't want to commit to any colorful backgrounds yet. So we're just going to stick with clear, and I'm going to use matte backing. Hello, put it the right side though, because I want to make sure that nothing slips around too much inside the pockets. Not that I really have that issue with these particular pocket pages. These are my really thick, sturdy ones, but you know, just a preference. And I'm just going to kind of put these in at random because I don't know how everything looks, obviously, yet. So we're just going to kind of put things in where we feel like they go for now. Okay, this works for now. Obviously, I did not pull anything except for Junie's eye in all three of my books that I got, my book versions. But I do have UMS and Japan Fan Club actually in a warehouse in Japan. I just need to get a few more things that I've ordered into the warehouse before I consolidate a package and ship to myself. So hopefully those will be in there. And then whatever we get with those, I'll fill in here and rearrange as needed. So here we are. Now, the reason why you're going to say I'm extra is because I want to put a full set of the postcard version of Indigo into my binder. Obviously I did get 3 sets of these already as well. I unboxed them in a previous video, and I would like to take one set and put it into the binder. All things considered, it's really only, I think, like 8 pages, so it's not that big of a deal. I've done odder things, so I'm just going to speed through this. I'm not going to talk through it, otherwise it'll probably take too long. I am going to break apart the order, which I know some people might disagree with, but it's just how I want to do it. So I'm going to take the first set of 10 cards for the first, they're like 10 tracks, and they're like actual normal photos versus like the cyanotypes, I believe they're called. I'm going to set them aside to do separately. And then I'm going to split the other 10 where it's the larger image, the cyanotype, and then the, why can't I think of the word, description. The description of the cyanotype, and I'm going to match them up so they're on the same page together. You'll see what I mean if I'm not being clear. Okay, and at the end here I am going to include the two like little Polaroid type images that you get from one from each version. And I don't have any backing paper on these because I do want to be able to see the backs since there is stuff written on them that has to do with, you know, what title track they're associated with and all of that good stuff. So I am breaking from my norm a bit. Actually in several sections of my binder. I'm just kind of going rogue today. And you may notice that I'm not using the same 4 pocket pages that I typically use. They're not these normal, really like thick ones. These ones are actually, I believe, the Multi-Master Cosmics. I have so many different brands of pages laying around, and I just use them to suit my different needs. So in case you're curious, that's why they look a little bit different. It's because they are. Okay. And I just didn't feel like fighting with my super thick ones, the Grande pages that I usually use. So that's why I went with these Multi-Master Cosmic pages instead. I do actually also have a whole bunch. I'm talking like 8 unopened packs. Hang on a second. Literally like, oh, that's a page that I need for later. Like 8 unopened packs of these 8 pocket Multi-Master Cosmic pages that I don't think I'm going to use because I actually bought the side loading ones from Love Me Slave Me, and I think I'm liking those. I think I'm gonna switch over to them completely. So I might post those on my Instagram soon. I don't know, would anyone buy those from me? Like I haven't used them, they're unopened. I don't know, let me know in the comments. But so that's Junie's section for now. Let's look at Ginny. So I wanted to change some things. So I mentioned that I needed to figure out like some backing paper or something for this part of my pocket page. I think instead what I'm going to do is reorganize just a touch very quickly. So these 2 images, the raw photo and the special postcard from Target / Fnac, is the same photo shoot set as the like hollow from Weverse Global. So I'm actually going to put all of those together like so. And on this one, I'm going to put in, I took one of the lyric inserts, let me zoom in on it just a touch, and it was originally like a 2, like it was folded in half. I took the 1 page, I sliced it in half, and I just glued it. So I rotated it sideways and then glued it onto, like technically double-sided taped it onto this so that the astronaut was on the side and it kind of looked like the little rings or rays was shooting off of it. So I thought that would be good like space filler, like so. So now we have the 2 postcards that come with the normal versions, one of the lyric inserts from one of the versions, a bookmark from the global pre-order benefit, the other bookmark and the frame from the same pre-order benefit, the raw photo, and the special postcard. I believe this was from UMS Japan, and this was from Target and Fnac. Okay, and then this is just bugging me, so until I can get somebody who's willing to literally just send me a sticker, I'm gonna put that there. Okay. Now we have Jin's Photofolio, which gave me an absolute migraine. So let's do the easy part first. Okay. Now, both Jin and Jimin's Photofolios gave me a headache, so I had to get really creative with Jin's and minorly creative with Jimin's. So for Jin's, I took a 1 pocket page and I actually just kind of fused some sections together. Don't look at it too closely because it's not so cute. I don't know how my friend Eddie, Fun Times with EK, if you know them on YouTube or on Insta, I don't know how they do it because when they fuse pages, they look absolutely gorgeous, and when I fuse pages, it looks like a toddler was given one of those little hot tools. It's an absolute wreck, but I'm happy with how it turned out regardless, so here we are. I am going to employ the use of a little bit of double-sided tape later, so I'm going to put that there. And the way that I decided to lay this page out, I really like. So let me tell you a little story while I do it, okay? So this is the story of how seafaring, Captain Jin became a pirate, okay? So here's Jin ready to embark on his journey. He has, his fancy little jacket. He's looking all put together and super cute and adorable, okay? Naturally, things are going great. He's experiencing the ocean, he's catching some fish, he's loving life, and he starts to realize, wow, I really like it out here. As he's sailing, he gets a little bit looser, his hair comes undone, the sea breeze is in it. It's so exciting, everything's lovely. Let me get my double-sided tape ready. Naturally, when he's on board, there's going to be a lot of downtime, so he spends some of his time fishing, and he really decides, you know what? I think there's more to life than being this stuck-up, stuffy general. I'm honestly kind of bored with everything, and I think that this life just isn't for me. I'm not what, the general needs to be. I want to be free. I want to live on the ocean. So, when he returns, he gives up his title. He becomes Fisherman Jin, continues his fisherman ways, and then eventually decides to just say, screw it, let's go all the way. He becomes a pirate. And I don't have that card yet, so sorry that just kind of has to end there. But yeah, that's my story. So that's what I envisioned while I was designing this layout. But there will be a card here eventually. I should probably get some kind of filler for it. Hang on one second. Okay, we're just gonna put a little white filler here, so it's really obvious that I'm missing something. So yeah, that's my story. Yay, Fisherman Jin. Anyways, I need to find a trade for that card or buy it. I don't know, we'll see. But Fisherman Jin done. Still nothing for Yungles. I'm waiting, hoping. Nothing new for Hobie. His Photofolio won't come out for a while. Okay, Jimin. Jimin's also gave me a headache, but less of a headache, because I just gave up quicker. As sad as that sounds. So originally, back before we knew what all was going to be in his photo book, I put this little 6-pocket page here, thinking I could probably use it. I cannot. So we're going to take that out, but I am going to go ahead and put in the larger inclusions real quick, and then I'll show you what I'm doing for the smaller things. Okay, so what I decided to do for Jimin was 4 pocket pages. I know you're probably confused. Hear me out. I'm actually going to move my binder for a minute. Okay, so 4 pocket pages. And what I did was I have some cards here. I am missing one. I cut apart the folding inclusion, his special item, because I have multiple of them, so it's okay. And I cut some backing paper that I thought would go well with each of the photo shoots. So let me go ahead and put the paper in, and then I'll show you what my vision is, and you can hopefully like it. And if you don't like it, just, I don't know, be gentle. I'm fragile right now. Okay, so I have both pages with backing paper now. I used kind of a neutral tone for this top photo shoot. I didn't want to make it too dark. I still want this to pop. And I'm actually not cutting this sleeve to size. I'm leaving it long so that I can easily grab it if I need to. And I kind of just wanted the height consistency on the sleeve, even though that seems kind of odd. So I'll put that there. And then the second shoot, I'm going to put cat a corner. And I went with this rainbow hollow, just because I've been dying to use it ever since I bought it. I bought 2 or 3 sheets of it, and it's actually sticker paper. If you peel this white backing off, it's a sticker, which I thought was super cool. But I'm just using it as background. And I just thought there were so many, there's such a spectrum of tones in here, from warm to cool, and from the beige through the pink and the purple. I couldn't just, I don't know, settle on one color picture. Hello. So I went with a hollow thing, and I thought it suited it well. I don't know. Let me know. I am going to double side tape these little guys real quick. Okay, had to fix that one. Went on a little funky. And these are double sleeved, so don't worry. And we're just going to tuck this down and like semi-center it. And then do the same over here. And I'll probably tape down these inclusion pieces too, but this is what we're working with. It's kind of hard to show because of all the hollow and then the glare, and it's just a whole mess, but this is the vision for now. Let me do the rest real quick. Okay, so what I'm missing is the like black and white outfit, and this is technically like the standard one that comes in all of them, which it is like the opposite of this photo shoot, but it is like a completely different color scheme. I did put this on white and this on black for the contrast, but I'm not going to tape anything, like I'm not going to tape the big ones down yet, just in case I absolutely hate how this is on black and how the other one is on white. Then I'll just switch the backings. But for now, I'll just do a teeny tiny piece of tape on the back of this sleeved card, and we will see how I feel about this in like a week. I feel like I won't know for sure until I get the other card, but I really wanted the contrast, but I honestly think that I might switch the black and white backgrounds. I like the contrast for this, but I don't like the black contrasting this. I think that this would look better on white, but we'll see how I feel about it in a week. The beautiful thing is I can always change my mind. Okay, let's get the binder back and put this inside. Here we are. My pages aren't working with me. Okay. So, loving, by the way, this crown concept, considering he's wearing his beautiful little crown here, so love that for me. So we have Jimin's section now with his photofolio at least, and I actually do rather like what I decided to do with it. I was quite fed up and struggling and drawing at straws, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with what I've gotten so far. Nothing in V's section yet, but I did order 3 of his books as soon as they dropped, so I'm crazy excited about those. His concept looks gorgeous. I've already ranted and raved about it. I have not taped down Cookie's cards, but they're staying okay, so that makes me happy. And then I do have something to change in this section here. So first of all, I did order another art print. It was not available in a larger size than this. It was only this like A5 size instead of like the full A4, but honestly, it's okay in my mind because most of these don't take up the full page anyway. They're almost like the size of an A4, or I'm sorry, an A5, so like, I'm not worried about it. I'll just get some cardstock to fill up the full page and put this on it. But it is just our boys with their hands, and, you know, doing their little... Anyways, I'm gonna get emotional. But I didn't take this off yet. I did unbox it by myself, obviously, but I wanted to share the message that the artist sent, and I wanted to share their information in case you want to pick up something from their shop. So it is Cozy Art, K-O-S-I-E-A-R-T, and there is a 2 after it on Etsy. I'm sorry, a 7. That's a 7. K-O-S-I-E-A-R-T 7. Everything else is just Cozy Art. There's bigger font there. And this was the message that they wrote, and I thought it was beautiful considering timing that I ended up getting this in. They said, "Thank you for supporting my art, Victoria. I hope this print brings you comfort when you need a reminder that the best is yet to come. Best wishes, Cozy." And I thought that was really well timed with everything going on right now. I ordered this quite a while ago. I think it came from the UK. So it took quite a bit of time to get here, but the timing honestly could not have been better, and I really needed this. So thank you, Cozy Art, for your beautiful pieces. Let me grab some white cardstock. Okay, so here is my OT7 page now, like my little divider cover. And I am actually going to add to this section, and you may think it's silly, but we're going to go for it. So I did mention that I'm probably going to clown move and collect OT7. I do think I have Hobie and Junie on the way. I need to pick up Jinny, Tay-Tay, and Jungkook. I did put these in already. And the larger inclusions, I need to cut something out and put it here. And then the two big pieces. But what I'm also going to do is, because I've been ordering so many of the Photofolios and of the like individual releases that each person's been dropping, like their own, their own work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dupe from each Photofolio of the like standard PC you get, the basic one from each Photofolio for every member, and fill a page with it. And then I'm going to take my fave dupe that I have from each album release drop and put it on a page so that everyone is still together, even though they have their own section of the binder also. And that way I am utilizing some of my duplicates, because I probably won't sell or trade them all away. Certainly not trade, because I'm ordering so many copies of things that I just don't need trades for some of the stuff. So let me double sleeve these and then we will put them away. Okay, and I am putting them in clear dragon shields because I do want to be able to see the colors on the back. It's going to be an atrocious mishmash of colors, but I don't care. If it bugs me, I'll change it to either white or black later. So those are Photofolios, and those are just the standard cards for each one that says their name on it. And then we do have 3 releases so far as personal music drops. Okay, and again, it's going to be kind of an eclectic look. Colors are going to be crazy. Junie's cards are super unconventional, so I did pick the Weaver's Global pre-order benefit card because I thought it'd be weird if I just put like his eye or eventually like his hand when I get that one. And the other two, one's kind of far away, and then the other one, he kind of looked like, I don't know, very stoic and like kind of lonely, so I didn't want to put that. I do really like the one that is the special one you get with the shirt, if in his merch, but I'm not paying $120 something, $130 for it after shipping. So I'll see if I can get it resale, and then if I do, I might switch it out, but we'll see. Jinny's, this one is actually the, I think, US special photo card from US Weavers, and then I did just pick like an album one. This one's the pink back for Hobie. I had a really hard time picking these because I kind of wanted to pick like the special ones from the pre-order benefits, but the ones I really wanted to do were like hollowy or see-through, or they were sideways. I wanted to stick with the vertical one if I could, since the other two are vertical for now. We'll see what happens in the future. I might switch this out. I had a struggle picking these. And then I did leave the backs visible for those as well. So anywho, there's my very non-conventional binder update. I think that this one was kind of a little out there for me personally, but I do think that after doing it, I'm pretty pleased. I don't think I will end up having much to update before end of year for this, except for maybe some Indigo stuff. So I will just do a quick silent flip through. For anyone who's curious, I really wanted to get all my binders updated before end of year and do a big end of year tour. I don't think it's going to happen, so maybe I can get them updated around end of year and do a beginning of next year tour. It's not like the 1 year anniversary of my channel, and it's not the 1 year anniversary of me collecting yet. I technically didn't really truly start collecting until like March of this year, 2022. I started getting like albums and stuff like November, December last year in 2021, but not like collecting. So I think it's okay if I push it out. But without further ado, here's a quick, speedy, silent flip through of, I guess, my OT7 Solo Project binder so far. Here we go. And there we have it. That's the progress so far. I think considering that I've only really been doing this binder for a couple months, I think I've kept up with it pretty well. Certainly much better than I've kept up with my other binders. And I think that's why I try to update this one so often, because I'm just in constant fear that if I fall behind, I'll fall behind as much as I have with my other binders. I still have so much, like I said, to put away. I have lots and lots of tour PCs. I have a huge update to my Japan PCs, lots of collab and merch type items, lots of larger inclusions. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I want to get this video posted by this weekend. Today's currently Thursday, I think, when I'm filming. So hopefully I get this out this weekend for you. But anyways, thank you for sitting here with me, for hanging out, for organizing. I'm really glad that I did this today. I really needed this, so I hope that you needed it too, and I hope that it helped you in some way. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.